I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. No one can stop me. I'm the best ever.
You are watching a master at work.
Yo, man, it's Free Game Radio Podcast. It's your boy, Poppy Don.
And it's your girl, Tia G.
Yeah, man, we got the homie in here, King J, man. What's good with you?
Gee.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing today?
Man, pretty
Good,
good,
how you
pretty good.
feeling?
I'm great. I'm alive. No corona.
No
No
corona,
corona.
man. That shit is fucking up everybody right
Man,
now, G.
shit crazy right now.
For
Shit is crazy
real,
right
for real,
now.
dog. Damn, that shit crazy, man. Shit really affecting everybody right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's all good though, man, cause we in the positive vibes, man. We,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we were a great artist right here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Really been blazing this trail for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my first question going into it right now, man, is just like, how do you feel right now as an artist in Atlanta?
I mean, I feel like I'm still trying to knock these doors down.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like it's a good thing. I'm in a good position, man, because I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't signing nobody. I put out music when I want to put out music. You know, it's just about strategically putting it out. You know, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, so and the other thing I like about, man, I like what you do as advertising, man, is when you'll walk around like Edgewood, Peter
Yeah,
Street,
man.
you know what I'm saying,
I
with
remember
the
seeing
with
you.
the walking
Hell
billboard,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That shit was
years ago. That's crazy. You've been
yeah.
putting in work.
Yeah,
This
you
had
did.
to be like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably when I first started about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just came up with the idea. You was
Nah, it was my advisor, Lynx Lewis, man.
Mhm.
He had the billboard already. I was getting ready to drop a project for 3 days, and we was looking for different ways to promote it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna pay some guys to walk around with the
Yeah.
billboard." And I'm like, "Well, shit, let me walk around with it
Mhm.
for a little while, just to
Save
figure
the
it
bread a
out."
little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, I just started walking with it, man. I just started figuring out like, where can I go? I was walking around the malls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got put out Linux.
You got to put out
I
a
saw
limit
you
for that?
everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. I used to see you all around Atlanta.
Oh yeah, nah.
I
See, the
swear.
thing is, you just gotta go where everybody at.
Mm-hmm.
If you where everybody at, it's gonna look like you everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's only a few places in Atlanta where people can
Yeah,
actually
it's
just
Right.
only a
with
few, yeah.
Edgewood, Buckhead,
Mhm.
Peter Street, shit
Right.
like that. Yeah,
like
yeah.
all those areas, and I'm hitting like 4 or 5 areas a night.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Man, that was dope, man. Cause I remember I first seen it. I think, cause I remember you know what I'm saying, you was talking about it on IG, and I really got to see it on Edgewood. I was going in the Heralds, and I saw you walking down the street. I'm like, damn, this shit is dope. Like when you think about it, I'm like, damn, bro, you can't miss it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're not a short motherfucker. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean?
nah.
You like got that 6'5" or some shit.
6'3".
So you walking down the street with a billboard, I'm like, bro, that shit hard, bro. That just makes you want to pull your phone out and be like, you know what, like I gotta check your music out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For artists to, you know what I'm saying, advertise their work like that, because I don't see a lot of artists advertise their work like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, people don't. They're not gonna do it. I get asked nightly basis when I was doing it. Hey bro, where you get that from? Where you get that from? And at first I was just like, I ain't sharing this with nobody. But
Yeah.
then again, I was just like, you know what? Bam, this is where I get it from.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I
Never
think
did.
out of all the time I've been doing it, one artist and one barber got it.
Mm.
That's it.
You know what's so crazy too? I've been when you started doing that, like now I'm starting to see it a lot now. From like anybody. Like it don't have to be even an artist.
Yeah.
It could just be like, hey, I run like a advertising company. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool because in a sense, you feel like you kind of like trendsetter that motherfucker, man.
Hey,
you know
I
what
mean-
You can call it. You can
Real,
claim it.
hey.
You can claim it, bro. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
it is what it is. People know this. The streets know. So even
Yeah.
when people see it, like I think we saw like I think 300 did it with like Black Youngster and all
Yeah.
that shit. People was tagging me like, bro, they do what you were doing. I
Yeah.
was like, it is what it is.
You made a lot of noise, bro.
You made a
lot
lot
of
of
noise like that, man.
I mean, the crazy thing about that noise was, people would always come up to me like, bro, people talking about you, bro. And I'm
Mhm.
like, well, I ain't hearing it, so I'm just keep going. And I'm kind of glad I ain't hearing it
Yeah.
because it just kept me hungry, and I'm still hungry. So,
Yeah.
hey, I mean, because a lot of times it's not going to make it back to you,
Mm-hmm.
but planting those seeds, people
It's
gonna
gonna grow,
eat off
man.
that tree.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like that, man.
So just take us back to the beginning. Like, when did you know that you wanted to be an artist?
I think it's always been in me. I think in 4th grade I was in my they had a band at church.
Yeah.
And it was a guy that stayed across the alley from me. He used to be in the backyard playing the saxophone every day. I was like, man, I used to just go out on the back porch just to hear him play.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I asked my dad, my grandma told him I wanted a saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Got the saxophone, you know, been in the band since 4th grade, switched over to French horn in high school. And I mean, I never knew I necessarily wanted to be an artist, but when I look back in my life, it's like, yo, I've been training myself up for this
Mhm.
the whole time. So
Yeah.
I guess I used to rap in school. I was in Alabama high school, used to freestyle.
Yeah.
Then used to freestyle at the lunch tables at Miller Grove. And
Shout out Miller Grove.
I mean, I guess when I came back from school in Kentucky State, when I was 22, that's when I really started, like, my first time I went to the studio.
Mhm.
My engineer, Knots, who I'm still recording to this day, and recorded my first song. It's called "I'm Work on My Grind," freestyled it.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's kept elevating from there, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
That's dope, man, because like it was cool for me because I got to see your work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to see your work from like basically when you kind of started and then, you know, even till now it's like it's dope, bro. You know what I mean? Like flows got better, you know what I'm saying? Like the lyricism, your advertisement, like, you know what I'm saying, confidence wise, you know what I mean? So, you know, going through these years of being an artist, like, what are the things that you learned that you know, like, all right, I could take this to the next level?
It's really about finding out who you are when you look in the mirror,
Mm.
being able to deal with yourself.
Absolutely.
How important is that?
It's the key.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a lot of people that make music. There's a lot of people that can go out here and make $1.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't know who you are, it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So I think people always ask me what's the biggest difference between my music now and then. It's just me knowing who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the name of when I first started my label or my self-entitled label, I Am, Independent Artist Make a Move, but it got so many different meanings because I am Mr. All Being.
Yep.
I am.
I am
just
that I
know
am,
who I
yeah.
am. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
So, I mean, just knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? When you know who you are and it's undeniable, people are going to see it that way. When you start seeing yourself and walking in a certain light, hence the billboards, the lights.
Yeah.
But when you start just knowing who you are, people they're gonna take hold to that. Because
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
people read energy. People,
Yep.
people read confidence.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
you know, walk with your head high. People understand that. A lot of people walk with their head down, looking at the ground.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta look what's in front of you.
Got
Walk your
to.
head high. So
There
I
you go.
mean,
You
just
know.
knowing who you are for real.
Yeah, you said a word. No, for real.
Definitely
You
said a word
No,
right
for
there.
real. I've really been on like this self-love shit lately because I
Yeah.
think that's very important. Like to do anything.
Yeah.
Like you said, that shit is very, very important.
And
Especially for what you want to do in this whole this whole industry,
Yeah.
you gotta have that shit. You gotta have it.
and honestly, like you know, bringing on that point, what you were saying about knowing yourself, I think as an artist, I think it is imperative to know who you are, because then your sound is gonna, you know, sound a certain way.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because it's a lot of artists out there, we can name them all, but their sound is constantly changing to the trend. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, boy, you sound like Migos. You know what I'm saying? Or you sound like Future, or you know, the list goes on. So knowing yourself, knowing your capabilities, I think that goes far. I think you end up in a position like, you know, like an artist like Kendrick Lamar, you know, J. Cole, shit like that. You know what I mean? Because you know yourself.
Yeah.
You know what you can do. You know what you can provide. You know what I mean?
Perfecting your mistakes.
Yeah. That's all it is, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Atlanta, man, how do you like the scene in Atlanta, man? Like, cause I mean, from us, like, we're a podcast, so we try to go to as much shows as we go to, you know,
Yeah.
as we can.
Network.
Networking events, all type of shit. We talking to artists, but like, how is it like being an artist in Atlanta when it's just constantly someone coming up every day, bro? You got a new artist in Atlanta, like, goddamn, every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta mind your business,
Mhm.
but you gotta be in tune with what's going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you can easily get discouraged from seeing people that did it shorter than you go
Mhm.
further than you in a short amount
Oh
of time.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I mean, everybody has a different pace,
Mhm.
and it's like sometimes people get it faster,
Yeah.
but they fall faster too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you take time to build your house with bricks, layer by layer, brick by brick, it's a little different feeling when you finally get to that level where you're trying to go. But I mean, like I said, just go back to just really just being focused on yourself, man,
Mhm.
and really tuning everything else out and having that tunnel vision, man. And like consistency, like just staying focused on that path, man. Because I watch people come up and I've seen them fall.
Yeah.
You know, and I've helped people out and I seen no hand in return.
Mm.
But at the same time, it's more so like I had to learn how to stop feeling like somebody owed me something if I helped them out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's called pay it forward. You help them out, the universe will give back to you.
Always,
So,
man. Always.
Reciprocity is real.
Yeah.
So
And you know what's crazy? Because you've been in the underground scene, and Atlanta scene for a while now. So I know you've seen like a lot of artists come up, and you've seen a lot of artists fall. But you somehow seem to maintain that stride. Like you really believe it's a marathon. Like, when I look at you, it's like, all right, bro, you
trust in the process.
You trust in the process. You trust that marathon. You know what I mean? Like you do the shows. You know what I mean? You'll do the advertising.
Put in that groundwork.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Putting that groundwork to where the point where.
Here.
Once that, you know, that single, because, you know, in this game, shit, you could drop one song, and that should take you to the moon. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, I feel like you building that foundation where, to the point where that song does come.
Yeah.
And boom, you go to the moon with it. It's like, well, my foundation's so goddamn strong. Ain't no going back now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't break this shit right now. You know what I mean? I got my team straight. I know who I am. I know my sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see that from you. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah. That shit dope, man.
I'm fucking with your merch, man.
Yeah.
I'm just over here looking like that shit hard as hell.
I found this at the store at Ragarama.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody like, yo, you gotta get that shit branded. So I got the brand on the front, the back. I got the hat branded. I got the doggone shirt branded.
Oh yeah, everything covered, man.
Tell people where they can find your merch at so they can.
Oh, you gotta follow me. You know what I'm saying? My merch comes from me and me only.
Oh, you got hand to hand.
Hand to
hand. Real travel.
Though you put in that groundwork. That's very
I ain't got
important.
no big time investors. Everything I buy, I go buy myself.
So your overhead real low.
Yeah. You order on demand. Like, you want some, I go get it.
Yeah.
If I ain't got it, we can get it made. You want a different color, give me the bread. I go make it happen for you.
Yeah.
Shoot, hey.
That shit dope, man. I don't know, man. It's just like something about you, bro. It's like with the billboards and you got this. It's like people are gonna see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All fact.
People gonna see you wear whatever you do, whatever you wear. If you got something on your back, whatever, like people gonna know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's the attention game.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah.
I did want to ask you though, how often do people mistake you for Future? This shit is wild.
But I guess like a few years ago, I used to get it a lot.
Like that meme you did when
that
Designer came out. That shit went viral, bro.
Super viral.
That shit went viral, bro. Explain that one, bro. That shit was funny.
Because it was just like everybody kept saying I look like Future, which I feel like don't. But I get it though. We both dark, we skin, dreads, type shit. We got the swag. But nah, you know. I did the meme video about listening to the Designer joint. I didn't think it was gonna go viral. I posted it on my joint. It got a few hundred plays.
Mm-hmm.
And then my partner Deuce, he posted it. And then I Am Thrax, he posted it.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, World Star, the Daycoin, all them pages.
Yeah, that shit went up. That shit went up. I remember that.
That shit was crazy, bro. I was like, yo, all the stuff I do on Instagram and this would go viral.
Yeah, like how is that, bro? As an artist, bro, it's like damn.
I was just like, damn, nigga. Okay, so I made a few more that went kind of like in the 10,000 numbers, but it was just like, you know, I didn't want to be the comedian nigga.
Yeah, you didn't want to fall into that. Yeah,
I'm funny as hell.
Yeah,
but I'm funny around the people who really, know me, man. I got the type of sense of humor that you gotta kind of be intelligent to understand.
Yeah,
so,
that sarcastic humor.
Yeah,
you on that Dave Chappelle shit? Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah,
don't stand next to me in the club. It goes down.
Yeah,
all my friends know. Like, you want to laugh? Come stand next to me because I got a lot of things to say about probably everybody. But nah, man, that Future shit is cool. Like, I had one artist tell me, he was just like, man, your only thing is, bro, you look like Future. What you gonna do? You gonna cut your locks? I was like, nigga, I'm gonna say, I'll rap the nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, man, I ain't worried about that, man. Like,
nigga told you to cut the locks. Like, come on, it took you too long to grow them shit, bro. What the fuck?
Man, watch out, bro.
Hell no, man. See,
you can't help how you look.
I mean, you could look like a motherfucker, but as long as you don't sound like the motherfucker, that's different, bro.
You can't even help it.
If you came in and your whole objective was like, all right, cool, let me copy this style. all right, I sound like Future. People say I look like Future.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up. But nah, you
That's
didn't
what
do
I
that.
do
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
about you though, cause you didn't capitalize off that shit.
Oh yeah, cause I ain't done that. I got my own. I always been my own person. My whole life, I've been the way I am right now. It's just a more mature version. Now, like I always think, like I've been thinking. You know what I'm saying? I always, even when it used to come down, you know, you be in elementary school, you be roasting with kids and shit. And I say some shit and nobody laugh, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't understand. The shit was too advanced.
Right.
And I thought maybe it was lame when I looked at it back then, but now I look at it who I am now, and I'm like, oh, y'all just don't understand. Like it was too ahead of y'all time.
Yeah,
you know?
that's all it
was. So I ain't starting none of that chatter, man. Like it was cool. You know, don't nobody get it to me no more, because once I realized that they stopped saying I look like Future, that's how I know I was really growing into my own. You know what I'm saying? So now when people say I might get it every blue moon now, and I be like, yo, Future look like me.
Yeah.
Facts.
So hey, yeah, what it is.
That's how it go, man.
Facts. That's real.
Man, but so with your style, man, what I noticed is it's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Fast spitting bars here and there. You know what I mean? But it's aggressive. Like you getting your point across to these people. You know what I mean? I think I noticed that shit back in 2016 with Shooter.
Oh yeah.
Shooter. I think Shooter was the one that was like, oh yeah. The visuals that you came out with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. Explain that one.
Shooter, man, I had just did a project, Undivided Attention. And one of my best friend, Chris, he passed away now. Rest in peace, Rosso.
Yeah.
But Sal G, Energy Still Living. He was like, bro, this dope, but it sound like an album. I was just like, that ain't what we want right now. He was like, nah, bro, we need club records. We need club records. I was like, all right, cool. So I went back with my engineer at the time. I had switched engineers. I was with a guy named JB. And he just like played some beats, just started freestyling. And Shooter came out, and I brought him like 10 records back in the next 2 or 3 days, like less than a week. I think I brought him 10 records back. He was just like, "Oh, you for real?" Shooter was one of those records, but Shooter, man, it was just a feeling, man. Like I don't see it how everybody else see it, man. Like I'm in it, so I can't really receive it how you heard it and how you know me. I can't hear it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I get joy out of hearing the feedback from it, because I don't get to hear it from that perspective. But Shooter is one of the, it's a dope record, it's a dope visual. I think it'll come back around, it'll have its time, because the visual was crazy. Shout out to Mike, bro. That boy is crazy with this shit, man. Like,
no, the visual, that's what I'm saying. Like the song was already on point, you know what I'm saying, already on top, but it was a visual, you know, sometimes, like me, I'm a visual person, you know what I mean? You throw you know what I'm saying, you put a video on a song that I already like, then I'm like, and that visual just matched the intensity of it, then I'm watching, and I'm like, damn, bro. I think I hit you up on that shit too. I'm like, bro, this shit is hard, bro. This shit is crazy.
Wait till you see the next one then, bro. I got a new video. I was gonna drop it on 2/20/2020 because that's my birthday and I love that day. But we dropped That Feeling, and it kind of just
that feeling, man.
It kind of
I wanted to talk about that shit.
We're gonna get to that one. But that shit, I wanted to drop I wanted Motivation to be my first single. I dropped this year. Yeah. And I'm still drop this shit because it's just like, bro, we don't know what tomorrow brings.
Okay.
And
especially right now.
I can do what I want to do. And the visual is so crazy that it's not even gonna matter. It's not gonna collide. Like, I mean, I'm just at the end of the day, I'm here, and I got the music, I got the video for it, so I might as well do it. I'm sitting on about 100 records right now, and not just 100 throwaway records, but 100 legit records that's talking about something of substance, dope vibes, and all that stuff.
Man, speak about that one, because a lot of artists always say, I got an archive of music. I'm gonna give you this throwaway here, but it's like, I feel like when an artist say that shit, I feel like, bro, you don't really care about your craft, because why you got throwaway? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't have no throwaway joints. Like, everything should have some type of passion to it. You know what I mean?
I ain't rich, man, so I can't waste studio time.
Yeah.
I work hard for my money. And, when I go to the studio, I gotta make it count. Yeah. So
that throwaway shit ain't happening. When I come to the studio,
I was gonna ask, like, how do you identify if one of your songs that you create is a throwaway? You know, I was going.
I just go hard. Everything from the hard. I feel like everything from the hard can always make a way. Especially you gotta find what works. You gotta find a code what works. Like, I know people like dope beats. Yeah. I like dope beats. I'm a band head. I like music, so I know how to pick beats. You gotta have the right flow, the right delivery. It's gotta ride. Like
Yeah.
I tell people, the biggest compliment you can get on your music is, bro, that shit ride.
Yeah.
Oh hell
That's what I
yeah.
tell people.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, that
Shit
shit
ride.
riding, bro. Like
Yeah.
if it don't ride, then
Right.
it don't get no play.
You got a song called Ride, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
That's why I did it. You know
That
what I'm
shit
saying?
right. That shit right.
Oh man, I don't feel like nobody ride beats better than me, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's some dope artists out there, and everybody got their same way. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? If anybody feels any differently, put your records up.
Put your records up.
But
You feel in them pockets though, man. I be studying and shit. I'm like, man, you like when I say you want, you know, you saying you be like real intense on the beat, come aggressive. You still ride that motherfucker. Like you fill in the pockets here and there, and you go. You know what I'm saying? You just go with how you gotta go with it, and it's just like. Man, I don't know, man, cause I'm not an artist, bro, and I always want to find like the science behind it, like how y'all think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's the band, bro. It's
Yeah.
the band in me, man. I played the French horn. French
Oh,
horn in the
that's why
band
that's what you played.
is like the saxophone is more the melodic. You know what I'm saying? We carry a lot of melodies in the
Yeah.
band. The French horn is more the cut through the band type of joint. So we always have like the opposites of the melody. We have like the counter melodies with the French horn. So it's like, and then knowing how to count the music in the 3/4s or the 4/4s or the 2/4s or, you know, 4/8. Just whatever we're doing,
yeah.
I know music. I know music theory. So when I'm writing my music, I know what sound good to my ear. Like, it's a lot of people that can rap, but people can't ride the beats. And that's like the art of the music. Like, I think the cleverest thing you can do with your music is know how to ride the beat. If you ain't riding the beat, then I don't even want to hear. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. You can be talking about the best shit ever, but it's like that shit don't ride though, but you ain't deliver it right, so it's like it's missing something. And what I do is I study people. I listen to their music. I be like, you know what this missing? Like, I listen to people who relevant nowadays and be like, yo, what are they missing? I appreciate it, but if it's missing something, I try to figure out and read what the fans are saying and like, yo, this missing this missing this. I like this, but it's missing this. And I be like, well, let me go back. Prime example, I fuck with J. Cole.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna ask who you fucking with right now. What
I
artist
mean-
you fucking with right now? Okay.
I gotta go independent. I fuck with a lot of independent artists.
Yeah.
But like J. Cole, I fuck with J. Cole. I've been rocking with J. Cole since he dropped the first mixtape. My bootleg man put me on. But the thing I don't like about it, and this is my personal opinion, this is no shot at anything, but some of the beats boring.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie about that one.
Come on, boring.
I'm-
I just feel like, bro,
I agree with that
you
one.
still can get your point across and still have 5 beats.
Yeah, he did that with KOD.
So
I feel like he did that with KOD. But other than that, I don't know. Like Forest Hill Drives and shit like that.
I think J. Cole probably feel like he
Afraid-
gotta stay in this same type of box. I don't know if he's afraid to.
I feel like he's been trying, like what you were saying. I feel like he's been trying to like do something different, like KOD, and then doing the Dreamville album. That was a different J. Cole from previous. You know what I mean? I think we can all agree on that. But I don't
like I
know.
said, you can get your point across
Yeah.
without being boring.
You
man.
you can. You definitely.
And I mean,
can.
like I said, his first music, I was like, yo, I'm fucking with this shit.
Mhm.
You know, but as a fan of music, you wanna watch your artist grow.
Yeah.
And I like when he did all the features with like all the Dougs and
Mhm.
21 Savage and stuff like that. He killed those.
Yeah.
He did his thing, but I just feel like character speaks volume in music, and just, you know, stick with it because he's done it before and we know you
Mhm.
can do it, so why not keep doing it?
Yeah,
you know
keep
what
doing
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
But I fuck with the music though. I just
Yeah, yeah.
want to hear him on some other beats.
Yeah.
That's all.
And rip that shit.
Yeah. Like a lot of artists be feeling like they don't want dope ass beats because they feel like it's gonna
Override the
Power.
lyrics.
the
Yeah.
lyrics. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, that's a challenge to me. I got one of the best producers in the game, and I be like, bro, your beat not finna beat me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
nigga.
It's a competition.
Yeah. Like, I'm
It's
in
a-
competition with the beat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The dope of the beat, the dope of the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I like that. He ended up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this: what is like one of the first CDs that you ever bought?
Oh, Juvenile G Code. That's the first
Ooh.
CD I ever bought at the flea market, Swap Meet, Alabama, Bessemer Flea Market. My mom
Okay.
bought it for $10. And then I played it on my grandma's house, and they told me to cut that shit off.
Yeah, he had to cut that. God dang, he had to cut that.
Wait, is that the album that has slow motion on it?
I don't
Am I tripping?
remember. It may have had it on
Oh.
there, but I know when it first
'Cause
come
that
on,
shit
but
came-
it's
woo.
cursing. It's
I already
cursing.
know,
Yeah.
because I
They
was young
walked
as
out.
hell when slow motion came out, and I'm like, what are you talking about? She working that back. What? I'm 10.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh shit! I remember, goddamn, Get Rich or Die Trying. That was the album right
Oh,
there,
yeah, nah,
man.
when 50
That was
Cent
the
came
album.
out, that was hard.
That was the album. I had to goddamn sneak and listen to that shit, man. I'm all out. My mom was not fucking around with that
That's
shit.
when I started cursing.
That was the album right there, man. But I mean, as an artist, man, every artist always has someone they look up to, or they kind of like mold their craft around. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the game. So who were those artists for you?
So like I tell everybody, like the people I looked up to was like the energy rappers, the delivery rappers, which is like Mystical, Pastor Troy,
Yeah.
Juvie.
You
Busta
definitely
Rhymes.
get that energy,
Shout
bro.
out
You
Pastor Troy, by the
definitely
way.
get that
He down
energy
there.
off, bro.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
you
dog,
definitely
man.
get that shit,
Man,
bro.
Mystical got one of the best deliveries in the game to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Show me what
don't
you
make
rap
me
with.
peel your potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, the energy, like
Yeah.
it's the energy. People like music because of energy, man. They like to feel something because music is like the second like most powerful thing in the world.
It is,
Most
yeah.
powerful.
So that music make you want to fight, make you want to love, make you want to
Yeah,
kill,
yeah. All
steal,
type
all
of
the
shit.
stuff. So yeah, that energy he gave also Pastor Troy, Mystical, Do or Die, Twister.
Ooh, Do or Die, Twister, shout out
I fuck with
Chicago.
them.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
man. Busta Rhymes, DMX, Ja Rule, like all the people who
Oh,
got them
yeah.
unique
You know-
voices, man.
You know what's so
Oh, yeah.
crazy, bro? I think
You
you one of
named
the
that.
you one of the artists that when I ask you that question, you give the answer where I'm like, yeah, okay, I see it in your music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
some artists may say, oh yeah, bro, like
Tupac, Biggie.
Biggie,
Every motherfucker.
goddamn Nas. But then when I hear your music, I'm like, nah, bro, I would probably say more like a goddamn Big Sean or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or some in that caliber. You know what I mean? Not to say anything wrong with Big Sean, but it's just like
I get it.
if you say you look up to Tupac and Nas and
Biggie,
shit,
but you 19.
I'm expecting your flow to be a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for you to say Mystical, Juvenile, all them, I'm like, yeah, bro, because I think they some of the most
I feel like
aggressive
that's
motherfuckers on
that's our
the track.
generation anyway, though.
Yeah,
That's for our
That's
age.
us, yeah.
For our age,
That's us,
that's
yeah.
our.
Can't forget the Dirty Boys out of Alabama too, man.
Dirty Boy. Okay,
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
put me on with that shit. Yeah, Dirty Boy.
Yeah, you ain't never heard Dirty Boys?
Nah, I ain't from
Oh
Alabama.
man, you know that when that Dirty Boy drop, better hit the flow, hit the flow,
Hit the flow. I heard. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You from Alabama. Yeah. What part of Alabama you from?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Birmingham.
Hey, I got my homies family they from Anniston.
That's like the midway point between where we at. in
Yeah.
Birmingham.
He showed me that. I'm like, damn, okay.
Anniston country boy.
Country as fuck, bro. He took me there. I was like, God damn.
That's super country, bro.
I'm not used to that shit at all, bro. You know what I mean? But could you say that your sound has, you know what I'm saying, came from Alabama in a sense?
I mean, I left Alabama when I was 16. I've been in Georgia 17 years, so it's a mix between both. It's like I got my Alabama lingo and I got my Georgia lingo.
Right.
So it's a mix of it both. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I go back to Alabama, they be like, "Why you talk so proper?" And I be like,
Right.
"What? Like that was y'all think?" But you know, I mean, but I also feel like lingo plays a very important key role in your music. Just the way you say certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have to switch a word instead of saying think, you might gotta say think. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got
or
to have
being organic.
that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And people, you got to have that country lingo. People love the country lingo.
Yeah.
That's why the South winning. Cause
Yeah,
we got
it is,
we got that lingo. Like and people ain't up on it how we up on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about an artist like Big Crit, man? Because I know he had to deal with the lingo situation for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Country rapper from Mississippi, they don't understand what I'm saying. But now they understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Or do you fall in that pocket in a sense when you came up?
I mean, I can't really say that because I feel like I'm still where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I feel like it's progression, but as far as like a Big Crit, where he at, I think he could definitely be a
Big.
lot more known, a lot
Yeah.
bigger. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I don't think that's necessarily anybody else but him. You know what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
chooses to do that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, I mean, he dope. Collab with more people. Collab with younger artists. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, do what J. Cole did. You know, like
Yeah.
make your presence known because at the end of the day, it's all about collecting new fans, man. Go out here and collab with these folks. You know what I'm saying? We can't be on the road right now. He's dope. Big Crit, one of the dopest.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
I
first,
just
I
think,
ain't
you
gonna lie.
know, like I said, you got to make those connections between his generation and the generation coming after him. Like, go on, get on somebody else's shit and go crazy, bro.
Go crazy, yeah.
Like,
J. Cole
I
followed
think
that
that is
blueprint. I don't know who told J. Cole to do
Man.
that shit, but when he did it, I was like, thank you, bro, because
Because-
then like bragging about you ain't got no features on your album, that's cool and all, but damn, bro, sometimes we may want to hear a Thug on your shit. We may want to hear Gunna, you know what I mean? Something like that.
I respect J. Cole for even going like to the local artists. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I
the
definitely
had,
feel like the Dreamville album was perfect. You know what I mean? In the sense of just bringing up like just local artists, like artists you probably won't hear of. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
But with your progression, bro, I really do commend it, man. Cause just like the shows that you perform, you know what I mean? Like you bring a lot of energy, bro. You working on your sound. You know what I'm saying? You working on your delivery, your stage performance. Cause I mean, you can see a lot of artists. You be like, yeah, I think you need to practice on, you know what I'm saying, the stage delivery to the crowd. Like make sure the crowd is into it. You know what I mean? But you do that. You know what I mean? I see it. You know what I mean? So, what did you do to get to that point? You know what I mean? To make sure you're interacting with the crowd, working with the crowd, because it could be you know what I'm saying? It could be nerve wracking a little in a sense. You know what I mean? Because you do big shows. You know what I mean? It's not like some little open mic joints.
I mean, like, it's crazy. Somebody's asked me something like this the other day, and I was just like, because they asked about A&Rs and stuff like that, but I told them the streets is the A&R. So you go to a show and people just looking at you. It's like, all right, well, how do I get them not to just look at me and get interactive with me? So I watch other people at shows. I watch shows on YouTube and I just figure it out, man. Trial and error, man.
Yeah.
Like, experience is your best teacher, man. So ain't nobody teach me how to do this or how to do this. I may have picked something up or I may have saw somebody do this. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to see how that ad is. I'm going to do a little talk back. I say King, y'all say Jay, and just see that, oh, they involved right now. So I might sing the hook now or just anything to get them involved, make them feel like they're a part of the show. And then once I got that, and I know the music gonna speak for itself, so it's just about getting them involved first. But man, time really.
Yeah.
You know, just years of people just looking at you, man, like, okay.
Yeah.
But now it's just like people know what's up, man. It's just about now getting it to a bigger and larger scale. But I mean, I appreciate each and every level of it because we need all of it. It builds character, man. So yeah.
It really does.
So going to each level, man, when did you feel like, yeah, this is it for me? Yeah, I can do this. You know what I mean? I got a message for these people.
I've been felt like I had a message.
Okay.
My first song, I'm going to work, I'm going to grind, I'm going to keep a hustler's mind. That's all I really remember from it. Yeah. But I know once I made that record, I was like, you know, most people first record be talking about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I freestyled my first record, and that's what I chose to say.
Yeah.
You could have been talking about guns and killing and drugs.
So I mean, but I mean, I don't really know that moment. If I had that moment yet, where I felt like, yo, I got it. But I mean, every time I look in the mirror now, it's like I know who I am when I look in the mirror. I'm not guessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very important.
I mean, I don't know the date.
Yeah.
in particular, but I just know, like, I know I got it.
I always think too, like for artists, like anytime you create like a new song or something, how do you feel when you release it? You know what I'm saying? Is it like nerve wracking for you?
To even go back, let's digress a little bit. When I record the song, I recorded some songs sometimes, and I be riding home, and I be like, yo, somebody gonna kill me tonight because these music too good.
Yeah.
Like I literally be feeling like that when I get home. I be like, yo, nobody following me, is it? Because I mean, what I did tonight was crazy. But I mean, releasing the music feels good. I mean, I've been heard it a million times by the time to release them, so I be like, yo,
I know this shit crazy.
Yeah. I listen to the music from the day I leave the studio, from out the studio to the process of getting it mixed and then getting it mastered, and then loving it all over again. So it's kind of like you listen to it, and it's like, damn, I heard this shit a million times now. I don't even want to hear it no more. By the time you get ready to put the song out, man, you heard the song so much, you like, I'm just ready to put this shit out, man.
Yeah, the people need to hear this shit, man.
But yeah, it's a beautiful process, man. I like hearing the reaction of the people, man. Like, I love hearing the reaction of the people. It's just like, oh, you fuck with that? That's what's up.
Yeah.
And, you know, but different people give different feedback, and they mean different things by it. Like, you know, I tell people all the time, like, yo, I'm going to enjoy when people talk about my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to smile because that shit make me feel good on the inside. Whereas you got some people, if you smile and they give you a compliment, they're like, you ain't got to take it like that, or don't be trying to take it to the head. I'm like, what you want me to do? Like,
I'm an artist, man.
I'm enjoying your feedback.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Is that what you want me to look mad or something? But I mean, I don't really come to too much bad energy. You know what I'm saying? It's always good energy on. I got rid of my gun years ago.
Yeah.
I'm covered. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I keep that shit on.
It's so
Fuck
funny
that.
that you said that because we like just got a new gun. So that's
you had to get a no. I keep that shit
that's
on.
why
No,
I
I
laughed
feel
when you
it.
said it. Like
Yeah,
we just
that shit
got we
crazy.
just got one today. Matter of fact, today.
Yeah, I had to get one for her. Like one Smith & Wesson, the one that was like
I had a Smith & Wesson.
so she could pull back the hammer real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she had an issue
I'm
with that
beginning off
Glock
at,
one.
like,
So
I had a 9 Smith & Wesson.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I got her for. You know what I'm saying? Easy to pull back the hammer and shit. Cause I mean, you just don't know, man. Shit getting
Nah,
crazy,
people
man.
be
Motherfucker, the
trying to show
coronavirus,
the nightlife.
motherfucker trying to fight over toilet tissue. Niggas
Yeah,
trying to.
I mean, no, it's real. I mean, you definitely need it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably get one again later on, but at the moment,
You
I
covered.
got
But
rid
these
of it.
hands,
Yeah.
these hands.
I don't give out that energy, and at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time,
the thing.
Shit, I can fight, so I ain't
Mhm.
worried about it. Like, but I don't, you know. So I'm in a
Yeah.
whole. I just feel like people only gonna mess with you when you give out certain energy.
Energy.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's-
God.
What you
Speak
talking
it.
That
about?
is.
That's why certain
Yeah.
artists be getting their chain snatched and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Cause they talk about all this gangster shit and
That they
music
can't
when
prove.
They ain't gangster.
They
you know
can't
what I'm
prove,
saying?
you
They're
know
trying
what
to
I'm
sell an image, and it's like the thing about selling that shit is when you go on the road, people gonna check that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta goddamn be ready
You gotta
for
be
it.
ready for that
But
shit.
when you like, shit, make music like I make, man, ain't nobody finna be trying to. I
Hell
mean,
no.
shit, I talk my shit in a sophisticated type of way. It's still like this female classified my music as, and I don't know if y'all ready for this, but it's called high vibrational hood music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's like it still it give you that feeling of being in the hood, but it's like of substance. It's some
Yeah.
dope shit,
Mhm.
good
You
energy.
vibing higher.
Yeah.
On top of that, yeah.
But we need that though.
We
You know
do
what I mean?
need that.
With so many artists out here that's just giving off the fake vibes, giving off this, you know what I'm saying, this whack ass shit. It's good to have some music where motherfuckers in the hood can have it and vibrate higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about better things like, yeah, okay, cool, you in the hood, your situation may be bad, but guess what? It's better days. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Give off a better feeling in life each and every day. Then you'll be out the hood in no time. You
Cause
know what I mean?
it could be worse. You could be living under the bridge.
Shit, hell
That's,
yeah.
yeah, you know, that's very true. People really need to realize that, like,
Yeah.
when you think your situation is bad, somebody gotta work.
And that's crazy, bro.
Somebody gotta
I think
work.
Skate told me that shit, man. Skate told me that, and I was like, damn, bro, you right. He was talking about first world problems, and I was like, damn, bro. He was like, yes, you know how sometimes we be tripping about our goddamn Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, bro, you right. We tripping off some Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
but it's individuals out here, probably in India or some parts of Africa, or sure, even some parts of America,
Yeah.
and they don't even have running water, but we tripping about Wi-Fi.
Right.
Wi-Fi.
All they gotta do is travel outside the country. I
Yeah.
went to Jamaica and I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
my problems ain't shit.
Ain't shit, bro. Motherfuckers really living in shacks, bro. They built out of.
We went to
Goddamn.
Punta Cana. We went to that.
Oh yeah. When we went to Punta Cana, and then
I
we
just
took
wanted
like
to cry for them
a
kids.
we took an excursion. So we on these like 4x4s and shit, and we going through the countryside, and there's kids out there. I had been like 2 years old, no diaper, no underwear on. You know what
Like,
I'm
can
saying?
I
Like,
get $2? Can I get?
can I like I'm selling you this little flower? Can I get some money and shit? I'm like, damn, this shit crazy because these kids don't even have adequate clothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we gotta like, you know what I mean, just step up the knowledge, you know what I mean, and just continue to strive.
Figure out what's really important. I
Yeah.
think that's really what it is. What's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
important.
Yeah. So with your music, man, for people who haven't, listened to you, you know what I'm saying, people want to get to know you more, like
Mhm.
what is the goal of your music? Like what's the message you want to give out to people?
That is possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. You can have fun in life and you still can do what you want. And, don't cry over spilled milk, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
You gotta
just
wipe
keep-
that motherfucker up.
Like, keep going, man. Like, keep going. That's like, I tell people all the time, it's the simplest, but it's the most important advice people can give you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody see you and they be like, hey, bro, I see you, bro. Keep going.
Yeah.
It's like, word. Because I look at it in the sense, like, in the world, we got angels and demons, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like every time somebody tell you that, that's an angel telling you to keep going. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because they don't even know what they doing to you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, damn, you ain't have to tell me that, but
Mhm.
I appreciate that. That let me know I'm going in the right direction, because it be random people all the time tell me, hey, bro, I be seeing you, bro, keep going.
Yeah.
I don't know what you be seeing,
Right.
but hey, whatever you be seeing, I'm going to keep
Yeah.
going, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, man, look, keep going.
Keep keep going.
Just keep going. That's all you can do.
Keep going.
That's all you
very
can do,
important.
man.
Yeah.
So
You been keep going, by the way, for real. We see you out here
Yeah.
like making moves and shit, like dead ass. I don't know if you ever seen me, but I seen you.
Yeah.
I ain't
Keep
stopping.
going.
I ain't
Yeah.
stopping. No sick days.
no sick days, no paid leave,
No
none of that
sick
shit,
days,
bro. We
none
out
of that
here. You know what I mean? Oh, man, let's talk about goddamn just being an independent artist, man. Because right now we can see what Meg Thee Stallion going
yeah.
through. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I always think about this, like, damn, some of these artists have opportunity to go independent. You know what I'm saying? They have the social media. They can do this. Why do they sign to a record label when they don't have any leverage? They can, you know what I'm saying, sell off to the record label.
That's a key word, leverage.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. I can't really speak on none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching it and I'm learning from it.
Yeah, you learning from that one. You see,
Yeah.
bro, did you see her contract?
I didn't see the contract,
God
but
damn.
I mean, at the same time, put yourself in the position of the guy who invested into her.
Yeah, he want to get his money
You
back.
want your money back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even when the contract up, she gonna keep going. She gonna get bigger contracts. But the
Yeah.
thing is, you gotta stay down. Even when you sign, you gotta stay down. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Loyalty.
saying? So, I mean, I tell anybody right now, like, the people who invest in me and help me out, they gonna always be in my heart, and I'm always look out for them first. Like,
Yeah.
period. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the billboards, Mr. Lewis, like, I'm gonna look out for him. You know what I'm saying? He helped me out with this, a record I give to him, or whether it's some money I give to him. It don't matter. You know, and he ain't asking for nothing.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know who helped me out. You know what I'm saying? My producers, all of them. I know who looked out for me and ain't asked me for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just take care of the paperwork.
Yeah.
So it's like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't be, you gotta all be on one accord. And you gotta be careful who you let in your camp, man. Because
Mhm.
sometimes, and I ain't saying that it's wrong or something that she did, but it's just like sometimes people can mess up your situation and what you got going on. And you gotta
Yeah.
build your leverage up to where you can go in there and be like, let's renegotiate. But you ain't dropped nothing, which I don't know nothing about. But at the
Mhm.
same time, like, you want to have something like, well, I made this, it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's fairly new to the game.
She
still.
she blew it quick. She blew it quick. You know what I'm saying? It's
Quick
just
to
like,
the eyes of us.
yeah,
you know?
eyes of us. Yeah.
But when you got somebody putting that type of money behind you, of course you gonna take off.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They was putting in bread behind her. You can
Yeah.
tell, bro.
yeah,
You can
of course.
goddamn tell on that
Man,
shit.
I don't believe nobody really just virally take off, bro. If somebody just take off, just know it's some money.
It was
behind
something
it.
behind it,
It's
yeah.
just money behind
Yeah.
it. They paid for a viral video,
Mm-hmm.
or they done wrote some joint and had paid some little kid to dance to it.
Yeah.
Money is being spent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, trust me,
Mhm.
money being spent.
So being an independent artist, man, how do you feel? Like, how is that for you? Because I know being an independent artist, your budget is not gonna look like somebody who signed a Def Jam or some shit like that. But in the sense that you do have a little bit more freedom. You know what I'm saying? Not a little bit, a lot more freedom than these other artists do that are
Yeah.
signing, you know, with these contracts where they can't release music unless so and so says so.
That
you know
shit
what I
gotta
mean?
suck, by the
Yeah.
way.
What's the base of the question? I'm trying to catch it.
Oh yeah, so yeah. I basically was saying, like, how do you feel as an independent artist compared to an artist who signed to a big, you know what I'm saying, big record label?
Now I feel great. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody come in and want to put some bread up, let's work. If they don't, I'm still gonna do me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, I know who I am when I wake up. I know who I am when I go to sleep. You know, I'm gonna make music regardless. You know, I never did it for the fame.
Yeah.
You know, I did it out of passion, out of love, of seeing that I can really make it happen. I always knew I had something to say. I just had to figure out a way to deliver it. So to me, in my eyes, I mean, shit, I'm successful. I learned how to, you know, get my point across in a fire-ass way that make people listen to it and want more. You know, like, been doing music 10 years. We dropped the record top of the year, and this one got on the radio a week later.
Yeah.
So it's just about,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Shit hard.
I feel
It's about, like, just knowing what's going on in the industry, knowing what the sound is, and giving them what they want. And then once you give them what they want, you can give them what you want. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just be doing whatever I want to do, man, and being happy, man. Like, people talk to me all the time, like, how you doing? I'm good. I'm like, nah, you great. I'm that guy now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
like, I ain't even
You
know
on some
that
Gary
guy.
V shit. You
Yeah.
on some Gary V shit.
A positive person. You have really good energy. No, for real. No.
He's like,
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like, bruh, he be saying some good shit, but
He
he
do,
don't be
yeah.
saying no other good shit than what nigga like me be saying.
Yeah,
Somebody
you right,
be
though.
saying. People be listening to him cause he white.
yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
got a little
Got
bread.
like nice little following and
Hell
whatnot.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, he must be right. We black people do that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't make it till we got the white crowd
Mhm.
or anything. We got that white validation. It's like, oh, we made it now.
Oh,
so yeah,
man.
I said that shit. So whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck 'em. It's out there.
Let go.
It's out there. I said what I said.
I said what the fuck I said.
See,
And you look dead smacking the fucking camera.
see.
I said what the fuck I said, man. No, that's true though, bro. Like dead ass, man. Like I feel like motherfucker like Jay-Z been talking about some shit to us for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ownership.
But
I mean,
Louis Farrakhan, it's hella motherfuckers that been telling us
But we
real
choose
shit.
to go with the motherfucker who's not us.
Not us. Oh
But,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
whatever.
he's a white motherfucker. Oh yeah, but low key, them motherfuckers scamming you. Jay-Z ain't really telling you like, hey, bro, this is shit you really need to be doing. You
but
know what I'm
I was listening to a interview on the Breakfast Club with Master P, and he was talking about that shit.
saying? Yo, he was.
like
was.
you
yeah.
will, like y'all would rather go to a white man to control everything that y'all got going on. Y'all won't go to Master P though.
Like
Y'all
with
wanna
him in
let
that Kodak Black situation.
Cause
Yeah.
our mindset's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Not to switch the subject, but our mindset's messed
It
up.
is.
Bro. We look at black people like even with the shit that's going on right now with the coronavirus, we like, oh yeah, black people can't get it. Black people can't get it. One black people got it, and we still don't take the shit serious. You know what I'm
Still.
saying?
cracking
We
jokes
don't
and shit.
take shit serious, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
don't take shit serious until somebody else do. Until the white people start taking us serious.
Yeah.
Oh, he got some white fans now, white people rocking with
Right.
him. Oh, let me go listen to him and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Mm.
So I mean, we use it. It's a tool for us sometimes in some type of aspect, but at the same time, it's like, why we gotta wait? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta wait till we have white fans to be like, oh, we made it? Why they gotta go out here and buy music? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because we ain't buying that shit. We might get that shit to listen, bootleg that shit, but we ain't buying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like it's that slave mentality, that competition. Like I don't know, it's like we always an enemy with one another. Like when really, at the end of the day, shit, we really need to be together because shit, we the ones with the targets on our back. You know what I mean?
It started when we kids though, from having brothers and sisters
Hell
to
yeah.
fighting in the house to going to school, roasting on each other, developing that hate at a young age.
Man, you right, bro. We used to laugh at that shit, but now you
Yeah,
think about
man.
that shit really developed some
Man,
type of
think-
hate,
when
bro.
motherfuckers used to hit me,
Hey.
they used to like say something about my gap or something. Man,
Like
my
low key,
feelings
you
was
get mad
hurt.
about that shit, and you like, you know, tomorrow I'm about to hit
I'ma
the
laugh
fuck
it off.
out your ass. You know what I'm saying?
My
But
feelings
you,
gonna be hurt.
your only mission is like, bro, I'm trying to make this motherfucker be embarrassed as hell.
Yeah,
Like
I'm-
that's cool. You know what I mean?
I like it in the sense because we become tough at a young age,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hell
In
yeah.
that aspect, because I mean, you just can't win with common sense in the world. You gotta have street sense, book sense,
Yeah.
and common sense.
You gotta
all
be
them
tough.
sense.
You gotta be tough in
But
that.
I think we do
Gotcha.
develop that with each other. Like we become like so tough that like, it's like iron sharpening iron. So it's like two different ways you can look at it. You can look at it in a positive aspect, but if you don't bounce back from it when you get older and you still insecure about yourself and you don't know who you are, then them old feelings from 5th grade and 3rd grade and 2nd grade
Oh,
come back
man.
and shit like that. I'm like, I ain't dealing with that shit.
Cause I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie,
that's
man.
so
Like
true.
we used to goddamn heat each other so much, bruh. Or at the point was like, man, I don't give a fuck what anybody else say, cause nigga we was at the school table, nigga, like locker room, all type of shit, just heating on each other for hours, nigga. So it's just like,
Defense.
bruh, you know what I mean? Like basketball, like nigga, we used to be in the locker room just heating on each other for forever. You know what I'm saying? After practice, so it's just like, bro. If you gonna come and say something to me, bro, you gotta come with something better, cause I done heard
Well,
I done heard about 300 jokes already. nigga.
I can out heat anybody, boy. I swear to God.
Yeah, man, but it's dope, man. Like just seeing you as an artist, man. I like
I respect your grind,
what we do with this show, man. We always like to give the flowers, the accolades to these artists out here who really doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like our whole mission out here is to really bring the forefront of the underground of Atlanta, the real Atlanta sound to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So we see how you've been working. You know what I'm saying? It's an undeniable fact that you've been out here just going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you dropped Mr. Barber Man last year. And what I really loved about that song, bro, is because you really spoke about what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? You really, and the video had the whole community in it. You know what I'm saying? You shot that motherfucking little 5 points, right?
Yeah, right in front of my shop.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just, it's beautiful because you had the kids in there, you had the parents in there. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. So like, tell me about the concept of you even coming up with that song, Mr. Barber Man, and then even the video.
Jeez, man, I was in the barbershop. My boy 30 Rock sent me a package.
Shout out to 30 Rock,
Shout
man.
out 30 Rock.
Was the
That's
number
my
one.
dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he going crazy right now too,
Super
by the way.
crazy, yo. But he shot me that beat, and I thought I heard it. It's like an anthem type beat, and I immediately got into my Jeezy mindset.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted to do a celebration record. So I had like, you know, it had the same melody almost instead of saying Mr. Barber Man. It was like, it's a celebration. Yeah. Something. I was just like, I like the melody, but I ain't really like the words.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, look, man, dope boys out here rapping about being dope boys. So, shit, I'm rapping about my trap. Ain't nobody making no barber song. So,
Yeah.
man, I was just like, man, I was in the cutting one day listening to the beat. And I'm just like, hey, Mr. Barber Man. I was like, yo, I fuck with that. And I was literally doing the skin fade. And I was like, I need that skin tight fade. I built the
rap what you living about,
man. The originality of this
rap
shit.
what you living about.
I built the record in the barbershop while I was cutting. Like, I got so hype I had to hurry up through the cut. I gotta write this shit down, man. Bruh. And but what I like to do is I like to give layers to records. So I mean, however you listen to it, as long as you like it, I'm cool with that. But the record is just really about life, especially like my verse. King Elway, he definitely
shout out to King Elway, man. Cream Team, all that. Yeah.
I think he delivered the feature of the year on that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that shit was definitely dope.
My perspective on that shit was comparing life to barbering. So even when you break down the lyrics, like when I be like second and last my chair, like I was the second to last chair in the barbershop, but I'm still in first like a player.
Yeah.
So that's like talking about like, nigga, I may be back here, but I'm still in first.
Because for people who don't know, who don't go to the barbershop, let them know about the setup of the barbershop. Like if you in the back or you in the front, like set it up.
So
it's seniority and shit like that.
The shop I was at, it was on one side of the shop. So it was like all the barber chairs was on one side and all the client chairs on the other side. And I was a new barber at that shop, and I was in the back. I was second to last. So people coming down, they were like, yo, we ain't going all the way to the back. If I gotta walk back that far, they can't be that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole
that's how it goes.
First three chairs,
Yeah.
you ain't quote unquote the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't fine, but people,
I never knew that.
people, soon to find out like, yo, whatever he got going on back there, I'm fucking with.
Yeah, don't be no fool.
I was always everybody's like second barber in the shop who when they barber was gone, they'd come to me and I already had my own clientele, so they would see me booked up all the time. Like, damn, he back there getting it in.
Yeah.
They would start gravitating that toward back then. And I was like the voice of the shop, but I ain't really say too much. I just was back there chilling in my own zone. I listened to my music. I ain't really roasting nothing too much. I got into a few roasting battles. But I mean, I really was like the chill one in the shop. Like, but I had a lot of shit going on in my mind. I was master planning. I was strategizing in my head while I was cutting. So, but yeah, that Mr. Barber Man, that's really like on some Mr. Ice Cream Man type shit. Definitely on some. It'll come back right. It'll have its time, man. But you know the thing about music is you can't get stuck on one record too long, man. You know it's there. I planted the seed already. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep going. You know, and it'll come back around there too.
But you know what? With me, like I always think of artists, man. Like I commend the artists just for coming out and dropping a mixtape. You know what I'm saying, or an album, or a couple singles, because it takes a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of preparation, man. You gotta think of like. They give you a beat. You gotta think of, all right, what type of environment I am right now? What type of mood I am right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the song could sound totally different if I'm feeling sad or mad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I really commend artists for even coming in and be like, and being confident enough to be like, you know what? Y'all deserve this EP. Y'all deserve an album. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of work being put into it. Like how you said, like, bro, you got 100 songs. You sitting on 100 songs right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of work, bro. When you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I commend y'all. Just, when y'all even just drop a single, I commend y'all for that shit, man. But the whole concept of Barber Man for me was just like, it was fire, bro. It was like on some community shit, bro. You had the
Yeah.
community in that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You had the little kids in that motherfucker dancing, like. But I feel like a lot of your videos was like that, though, man. Like, a lot of your videos always been like, man, you got like a huge crowd there, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want to bring everybody into that light.
It's just like good vibes, man.
Yeah.
Good vibes, man. Whatever it is, it's got to be good vibes. I don't really be too stuck on it's got to be this way, it got to be that way. Like,
Yeah.
bro, we literally had so much fun shooting Mr. Barber, man.
It looked fun.
Like,
it looked
we
fun.
had genuine fun, man. Like, everybody had their Mr. Barber, man, shirts on. We had fun, man. We got to act a little bit. You know? It was just fun, man. My nephew was in it.
Okay.
Oh,
It's lit, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's dope,
what
bro.
it's all about.
You could be able to put like your family in it. You know what I'm saying? Like your friends and shit like that. Cause shit, a lot of people they'll never had a chance to be on camera. You know what I mean? And make hella views on YouTube or whatever, War Star and all. You know what I'm saying? MTV Jams, all. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. So it's just like that's dope for you to be able just to put your family on, put your family into it. You know what I mean? So that's dope, bro. I know you get a lot of respect, bro.
Man,
I know you get a lot of respect.
I don't really have no problem with that in the streets. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, I say, you know, you get a lot of respect when you don't really hear no hate about you,
Mm-hmm.
cause you know it exists.
Yeah, it's always
But
good.
nobody gonna say it to you.
Bro, you could be doing 100% right. It's always gonna be one motherfucker out there like, man, nah, man, that motherfucker right there, he tripping. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be one person.
I wanted to get y'all perspective on that Pop Smoke situation. I don't think we ever got a chance to talk about
No, we
that
never got a
since,
chance to really talk about it. Yeah.
since the passing of him. So for you being an artist, how important is it to have people around you that you really, really trust?
I mean, there's up there within top 5 most important things. You know what I'm saying? I'll be by myself a lot of times because I mean, you gotta know people's agendas and shit like that. Like it's damn near relationship. I need to know your thought process on certain things, how you gonna handle certain situations. Like, so I mean, but like I said, my best friend who I used to keep around me 24/7, he passed away, and I don't really be around nobody else like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm around people. I got other like a few more best friends, but I mean, I don't really hang around so many people. But it's very important to have the right people around you. It's dope to have the right people around you, man, because I mean, shit, you have the wrong people around you, man, it might give you the wrong advice or anything like that, whether it comes to handling money or just having your back, you know what I'm saying? When you can't look that way, having somebody look that way and just knowing what's going on and being on the same page, man. So that's like key.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So that brings me to the song you know what I'm saying, That Feeling that you was featured on.
Yeah.
So man, just run down that song for me, man, because I feel like that song right there, man, that was really like uplifting song. It was definitely what we needed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, real, to get the whole process and like my boy B Dawson out of Alabama, grew up with him, man. He sent me a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was fire. He told me he had a little part to the hook for it, which was the catchy part, just that feeling.
Yeah.
But I couldn't hear it online, so when we got to the studio, I just started recording. I freestyled the part I did, and he came in. By the time I got to the second part of the hook, and he was like, well, this the part. He told me how it goes, then I went in there and said it. He freestyled his verse, I freestyled my verse, and man, it was really that feeling.
Yeah, it was.
Man. That's why we called it that, for real. Man.
Yeah.
It give you that feeling. Every
Yeah.
time somebody listens to that record, they just like, man, it just make me feel good. Man.
Yeah, it does, man.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it over and over again. I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit really make you motherfucker like feel good. Like how Kendrick Lamar dropped that I Love Myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's up there in that category of just making people like feel positive, man, feeling good about that situation.
I
You
think
know what I
that's
mean?
important though.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah. Cause a lot of motherfuckers go through shit, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
word.
saying? So you an artist. So as an artist, you speak to the people. You know what I mean? So I feel
who
like a lot.
speaks to you?
Yeah, who speaks to you?
My mom.
Hey, shout out to your mom. Shout out to your moms for real.
Real life, my family.
Yeah, because I feel like as an artist, man, I try to tell this to like all my artist friends and shit like that, man. It's just like y'all really bringing out a message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's negative, whether it's positive or romantic or some
Got the
shit,
platform.
like y'all bringing out this message. You know what I mean? So it's like it's imperative for y'all to like really know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna affect the masses. You know what I mean? Whoever listens to you. You know what I'm saying? You got goddamn, say you got like 40,000 monthly listeners. You know what I'm saying? You got 40,000 people listening to what you dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Monthly. So if your message is negative, you giving those people off negative tones. You know what I'm saying? So for you to, you know what I'm saying, partner up with that song, feature on that song, it's just like, bro, like thank you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, probably wasn't feeling that good.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Good vibes. And good
Yeah,
energy.
good vibes, man. It always seems like
Keep
you
going.
know what to talk about. You know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throughout this whole interview, you talked about universal energy. You know what I'm saying? What you put out in the universe is going to come back to you. See what I'm saying? So you believe that shit. You know what I mean? So I definitely commend you because I see it in your music. So the free game message, man, is basically just something like to help the people, man. Whether you're an artist, entrepreneur, or whatever. Like something that you learn that you want to help everybody with.
I mean, I keep it simple, man. Like, look, practice consistency, read books, you know what I'm saying? Get your vocabulary up, you know, and just believe in yourself.
Let's get it, bro. Vocabulary, read books, man. Believe in yourself. My boy educated, my boy with it. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Poppy Don, man. It's Free Game Radio Podcast. More life, more blessings, more success.
Yeah.
Let's get it. We out.